So what do you think about the image quality between these two cameras? Two different brands. One is a little bit newer than the other one, but they are both fantastic action cameras, and they are both actually my favorite from these two brands. You can see the Ace Pro 2 with face priority, and you can see the Action 4 without any face priority. But how is the image quality in normal colors on these two? Sharpness is set to medium, white balance is set to 5800. The sun is going down in about half an hour. But how is the colors? Well, I said it many times before, and I will say it again. When it comes to image quality, or what I really like about something with the Ace Pro 2 is actually the face priority. It's actually fantastic, and this is where the Action 4 sometimes struggle a little bit. That's exposing correct in the image, especially depending on where the light is coming from, of course. But this is where the Ace Pro 2 shines, in my opinion, especially when vlogging. It doesn't matter where you turn, it will prioritize your face, but of course that can also ruin a little bit about the background. It can seem a little bit too soft on the Ace Pro 2, since it's prioritizing your face and not the background that much. So yeah, it's pros and cons with the setting, but for vlogging it's actually perfect, and especially in conditions where the light conditions isn't perfect, face priority is a really good tool, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. It doesn't say that what I mean or what I feel is the correct answer. Again, it's all about preference and what you like. But like I said, now with the Action 6 on the market, and a lot of people are looking at that, and they are struggling to make up their mind on which camera to buy. This is probably a video that will suit you, so you can choose, because both of these cameras are cheaper than the Action 6, and they both give you fantastic results with really good image quality. But if you want an action camera that can do more than one thing and can perform in low light, the Ace Pro 2 is probably the winner for you, or the camera you should choose. When it comes to build and design, they are both action cameras, but I will say that without the flip-off screen on the Action 4, it's probably a little bit more rugged than the Ace Pro 2 from Insta360. But the flip-off screen is fantastic, and it gives you, it's so easy to frame yourself in the shot or in the frame. You also have a screen on the Action 4, which actually is really good. It's clear and it's not that tiny, so it's pretty easy to frame yourself there too. But again, yeah, depend on your use. But what I do like about the Ace Pro 2 with the flip-off screen is that you can tilt the screen as you want for those low shots. With the Action 4 it's not that easy, because you can't see the screen when you get low to the ground, so you have to guess a little bit what you are recording. And like I said, with the Action 4, sometimes it struggles a little bit with exposure, depending on where you turn the camera, so it can be a little uneven, but again, it performs really good, usually, always. And you have the ecosystem with DJI. I'm using the Mic 2, but you also have a really good ecosystem with Insta360 now, with their wireless mics, which works actually pretty good. And when it comes to more professional work, DJI is a 10-bit camera, and that of course means that you have more adjustment to do. It's easier to, if you're recording with several cameras, it's easier to color match them with 10-bit. It's only 8-bit on Insta360, But for me, 8-bit, 10-bit, it really doesn't matter that much. But for people that are more professional, maybe it do. Maybe it matters a little bit more than me. But again, it depends on preference. So what do you think? What do you think? I'm turning a little bit so you can now see the effect of the exposure. And you can see that Insta360 is doing a better job, for sure. So I'm soon gonna turn off face priority, and then we can see if it's more even between them. And maybe we can try to find a spot where it's the lighting condition isn't that good. Then you can really see the difference. Yeah, so these are actually my favorite cameras in 2025. And Insta360 has the Go Ultra, DJI has the Nano. So when it comes to small compact camera, you also have something to pick there. And again, preference, what kind of colors you like. It's you that has to make the choice what you like. I'm not going to tell you what to buy. But I just want to point out that these are my favorite from these two brands. The Action 4 from DJI and the Ace Pro 2 from Insta360. So I'm going to turn around soon and get back to the car, and we're going to turn off face priority. And maybe we should try to shoot in flat a little bit, test that. And there, I think DJI is a little bit better. HDR mode is on Insta360. That's just the mode I feel works pretty good on Insta360 cameras. So yeah, let's switch to flat color profile. Or maybe first turn off face priority in normal video mode and then test the flat color profile. So let's do that. So what about now? What do you think now? I turned off HDR and also face priority on Insta360 Ace Pro 2. So it should be more similar in many ways. The camera must do the exposure itself, but for some reason you can still see a box around your face, but it should expose or try to expose more for the whole image, but it should maybe prioritize me in front of the camera. So yeah, so the face priority on or off can be a little bit difficult to understand when you need it, but of course vlogging situation is where you actually do need it, or it looks best. But if this works, why not have it off? But again, now you can see these two cameras side by side in the exact same setting. The EV is set to -0.3, white balance is set to 5800, sharpness is set to medium, or -1 on the Action 4. So everything should be more the same. The sun is on this side. The conditions now are pretty okay. On the screen it seems like Action 4 is a little bit brighter than the Ace Pro 2, but again, if I turn, is there any difference at all on the Ace Pro 2? It doesn't seem like it, but this is in matrix mode, as Insta360 is have set it to. They call it matrix, and that means more or less exposing for everything, but hopefully it prioritizes me a little bit in frame. But yeah, what do you think? So yeah, like I said over and over again in this video, these are my two favorite cameras. When it comes to accessories, that's also something. Insta360 has building out their ecosystem, and they are actually selling different lenses for the Ace Pro 2. it seems like they prioritize that this year. Instead of giving us the Ace Pro 3, they're giving us new lenses for the Ace Pro 2. And they are pretty regular with updates on Insta360 camera. But DJI has stopped supporting the Action 4 now. But I'm on the latest update on that. You can also buy, of course, ND filters for both of these cameras, but ND filter isn't something I use a lot. I hope to learn to use it more, but I don't use it much. So let's, for the end of the video, set the camera in flat color profile and see how they perform then, and color grade it a little bit. Like I said, DJI is a 10-bit camera with D-Log. You don't have 10-bit on Insta360 Ace Pro 2, but I'm going to set it to flat and grade it a little bit and turn on face priority again so you can see the difference. Okay, so let's wrap up the video. What I've done now is actually change to a flat color profile on Insta360 Ace Pro 2 and D-Log M 10-bit on DJI Action 4. Like I said, the D-Log M is a better flat color profile, of course, than the Ace Pro 2, and this is a color profile I don't use much. I don't see the need for it as long as the cameras produce good colors in normal mode, so you don't have to do any post-processing or post-editing. But of course it's great to have the opportunity to color grade and set your stamp on the video, and you can tweak it to your preference and your liking. So, but the flat color profile on the Ace Pro 2, they have actually two flat color profiles. They have this one, which they call flat color profile, and they also have something called iLog. It's even flatter than this one, and you need to tweak it more, of course, than this color profile. But what I do like about Ace Pro 2, they have different film look, which is fantastic, that you can also find the ones you like and yeah, set the tone on the video how you prefer it. But again, with that, it gives the video a little bit of a personality, of course. So I haven't tested that much, but of course with DJI you can also record in flat D-Log M and use de-hancer or other tools to give that also a film look. So it's possible on DJI also, but you don't have it in camera like you have on Insta360 Ace Pro 2. So what do you think? Just a quick test between the Ace Pro 2 from Insta360 and DJI Action 4 from DJI, now in flat. So fun to test them. Like I said, over and over again, these are my favorite, but this is my preference and what I like. That's just the way it is for me. So I'm heading back. It's Saturday today. Hopefully this video will be up on Sunday. I just have to wait and see. So yeah, good to get out. But it's been I was on a party yesterday, was home at 2 o'clock at night, was pretty drunk. So yeah, I don't feel good today. It's just nice to get out and get some fresh air. That's always nice. So I'm soon back at my car. Give me a thumb up, of course, and I hope you enjoyed the video. This is my way of testing it, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.